So my first question, and something that I would like you to write down, is what is your business's core message? What are you here to do? What does your business do? What is the outcome of somebody working with you? What do they get? Thinking about your book, what is the core message of your book? So if I take the Rude Awakenings book, it is actually a journey to self-love. But for me, it is a book to inspire other people to write a book, to have that courage to bare their soul and to write a book. So my business's core message is about inspiring people to write their stories and their books. So the two things come together very, very nicely. So what is your business's core message? What's the core message of your book? And how do the two connect? So when we look at these three books, I've talked about Andro and the fact that she takes chief execs on retreat. And it's about motivation. So this really, really fits with her business. And for Anandi, this is very much about helping people to go get to sleep. You know, she's called the sleep guru. And for Ava, it's about helping people to really get connected to better eating, not dieting, but really getting connected to who they are so that they create a diet for their life. So, you know, she doesn't say you need to go on a diet. What she says is you need to follow some key principles that are right for you. So everything about Size HH fits with her core message and her core business's message. So the core message is your book's focus. So like I said, with Anandi, it's very much about helping people who have, you know, suffer from insomnia. You know, it's not about taking drugs. It's not about trying a million and one different things. It is getting really, really deeply connected to the breath. Now, what is interesting about this is the breath is in 5 elements, and these elements holistically map to every single part of your body. And so she takes you through these 5 values into something called the surrendered breath. And when you learn to breathe properly and you look at all the other aspects that she talks about, then you will be able to get a better night's sleep. So she has a core message, which is about sleep. It's about breathing. It's about looking after yourself holistically. And so her book has a very, very strong identity. So you and your book are you're so entwined, you're woven together. So you've got your core message, your book's identity, you and your book, your business. And every single chapter that you write ties into your core message, which ties into your business. And your book is going to emotionally connect to your reader. And so when you bring all of these things together and your messaging is absolutely spot on, it's going to motivate them to buy your book. Now, one of the things about core message is sometimes when you start to write your book, you think you know what the core message is. And then you find as you're writing it, it changes. So for now, what I really, really would love you to do is to say, what is the core message of your book that you think right now? And be prepared that it might actually change. So the focus might change slightly. And I want you to think about, when you come to that core message, is what is the outcome you want your reader to get as a result of reading your book? So if I go back to journey to self-love, you know, if you are a self-love coach, the journey to self-love is the overarching story. And you would take someone on a process where they learn to love themselves because you believe that loving yourself creates a strong foundation for your life and brings inner peace and contentment. Well, I can actually guarantee that it does, because that's what I have been through. But that's not my particular core message, but it might be for your book.